Paki-subscribe sa video ko at i-like para hindi kita durugin sa laro.
Oo, magsusubscribe kami!
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome everyone to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Mr. Clutch, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, they've got Evan Mobley. He's out there with Tristan Thompson. Hunter is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2 guard. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Garland against Halliburton. 14 feet away. The Pacers pull it in. There's Mr. Clutch. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. And there's the call on Ty Jerome. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team any given night.
And that's what you want to see. Fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Thompson knows he needs to keep working on that free throw shot. It definitely needs improvement.
So powerful coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Garland. No good with the elbow jumper. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's Turner on the money with the shot from the left block.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with whom to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Hunter with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Takes the 3. Here's Thompson. Jerome passes to Thompson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. The Pacers 4th.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. The pass to Jerome. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Count the basket. Turner's got his second basket of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a
think there were years, because he was playing alongside another big, that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Mobley finds Hunter. Can they get it? Poke loose. Over Mathurin. Hunter no good. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They come in fresh off the win against the Warriors.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
Throw good, Siakam. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and an incredible journey.
To the inside, Mr. Clutch, and he goes in for the dunk.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 5. Here's Jerome. The rebound by Turner. Here's Mathurin, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And you see that extra gear when Mathurin gets into the rim in a blink.
Halliburton against Garland. Here's Hunter, and that one hits back iron.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Pass to Halliburton. To the paint. Chart trying to free himself up. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 15. And here is Hunter. Nothing on the board. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Mr. Clutch. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now, here's Garland. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. And that will be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. On the clock, Mobley finds Garland.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
The three-pointer off the mark. Siakam, right side. And stolen by Thompson. Hunter down low, defended by Mathurin. Here's Jerome. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. The rebound by Turner.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Jerome. Hasn't made one yet. Tries from 7. Headshot off. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana leading by 17. He gets it in there.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And the Cavaliers call time here. You know, Doris, when you compare the NBA to other major sports,
Misconception not only about the coaches, but about the NBA specifically. It's not as complex as other sports. There's so much depth to this game. It is in a constant state of evolution. Once you think you've got the NBA down, I'm promising you it's going to evolve to another direction. This misconception is flat wrong.
here's Okoro. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Okoro's shot is off. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Siakam. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. Now, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Siakam passes to Mr. Clutch. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Okoro kicks to Garland. To stop the drought, nailed from three-point land.
He likes to get in a little early. Nice triple.
Indiana leading by 16. To the middle. Here's Toppin. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Tyson. Still yet to score. Now, here's Strus. Amard covering. Shot on the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Toppin. Yep, it counts. Toppin's got his second basket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Strus kicks to Garland. Dishes it to Mobley. Out to the right wing. Here's Tyson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And that one is good. Mr. Clutch has got 14 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Garland, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And the Pacers doors last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he uses the the glass on the way. 10 points for him.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Okoro. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And now the fast break, Garland with the ball. 13 feet away. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Garland.
Inside, Okoro can really make trouble for the defense. He's got that combination of strength and agility.
Pass to Nemar. Here's Mr. Clutch. Tries a three. And the Pacers another three.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now, here's Okoro. Garland with the ball.
Oh, yeah, he's kind of asserting himself. He answered back from distance.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Garland. And the pass to Mr. Clutch. From deep three-point land. And it's Strus with the rebound. Well, Cleveland shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. And he could not get that one to go. On a contact, and he'll go to the line for two. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, completely new group for Cleveland. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. On the court for Indiana, the forwards, Mathurin and Jackson. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Mr. Clutch, and it's Turner in at the center position. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Warriors was superb. He scored an incredible number of points and a triple-double for all that effort. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Jackson misses. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Strus with it. Mathurin picks him up. And he recovers it. Here's Jerome. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Shoots the three. That's good. And it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 8th assist here tonight. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The feed now to Turner. To the inside. Here's Mr. Clutch. Porter with a block. Pass to Jerome. It's Strus on the wing. Defended by Mathurin. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Pacers making a change here. Siakam's checked in.
Well, you love how Miles Turner gets into space in the paint, makes it really hard for the defender not to lean in and get some contact against Turner.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Second free throw, no good. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Porter passes to Jerome. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 20. The 9-foot shot. Jerome, no good. Indiana's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Halliburton passes to Mr. Clutch. Falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And the Cavaliers call time here. Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And let's take a look now at Pascal Siakam's numbers. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's right around 13 points a night, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
Traps in the tray.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Jerome. Still without a basket. They need this. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the layup's good off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got 32 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Porter, bounce pass. From the low block, Thompson misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Siakam passes to Mathurin, and the shot is good. 34 points for Mr. Clutch.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Over to the wing. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Trying his work from deep. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Cavaliers are gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Ball's knocked loose. Under, no good.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Back to Siakam. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. There's the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Mr. Clutch has got 40.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Porter passes to Thompson. Back to Porter. Off the run. Connects from three-point range. Porter's got his second bucket tonight.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Mr. Clutch. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. 42 points for Mr. Clutch.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Halliburton against Porter. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And the shot goes in. Mr. Clutch has got 44.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Outside Porter. Rejected by Halliburton.
Oh my goodness, Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe, send him back defensively.
Here's Mr. Clutch, and the shot goes in. Mr. Clutch has got 46 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
From deep three-point land, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And when you think back to that Sabonis Halliburton trade door, it didn't really work out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a quote win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Obi Toppin's checked in for Indiana. Back to Mobley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Tyson. Scoreless thus far. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Over Mathurin. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pacers shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Toppin. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
Here's Garland. The wide open shot from Strus. Kept alive to end the run. The shot misses.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. It just comes up empty.
Here's Halliburton. Makes it off the glass. Halliburton's got his first bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
The shot no good. Tyson.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Yeah, and he made 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and he just continued to pour them on here in the second.
Inside. It's blocked.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
That one drops for him. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch and shoot situations. No hesitation.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
Here's Siakam. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Hunter uses the glass to finish the layup. Hunter's got 7.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after the...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Houston team.
And as we dive dive into the second half. We'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Mobley is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Hunter. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number one, the Pacers.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Jerome.
Well, we know Miles Turner does a ton of affecting the mind of the offensive player. How about that? You're going to have to try to score over the top of him, folks.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Still in his early 20s, Doris, Evan Mobley is such a great player. So athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why you begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
And Doris, this summer, the Cavaliers opting to make changes.
And Kevin, a little bit of a surprise in this particular way. They fired their coaching staff, bring in a new regime. And think about it, you fire that group after you've made the playoffs 2 seasons in a row, and yet you still opt to go in a different direction. So a lot of pressure on the staff coming in.
The pass to Jerome. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. Down low, here's Mr. Clutch, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Jerome, takes the 12-footer and hits. Jerome's got 5 points now this quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the games in this season.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Turner.
Well, how about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
And again, 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Garland. Lets it go with a 3. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton right side. He tries for 3. Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
There's Garland. And no good that time. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Pass to Mr. Clutch. 3-pointer. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Mobley against Siakam. Mobley the pass to Jerome. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Jerome's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Cavs. So the wing on the left. Pass to Mr. Clutch. From deep, Hunter grabs the miss. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Jerome, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Siakam. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Hunter on the wing, defended by Mathurin. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Mr. Clutch has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Siakam, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got 13 points in the second half.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Garland, the pass to Jerome. Puts it up from 12. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Mr. Clutch. Passes to Halliburton. Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Mobley. Here's Mr. Clutch. And a miss there on the triple.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Cleveland's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Hunter dishes to Garland. Good on the shot. Garland's got 12.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what.
Pacers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12 on the court for Indiana. Jackson is out there with Walker. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Neesmith in at the 3, the small forward. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Walker. To the inside, Mr. Clutch. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 67 points for Mr. Clutch.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. Pacers with the rebound. Neesmith has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Jackson. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the paint. The kick out to Porter. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Jackson. Good D by Mobley.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Porter. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Outside, Porter. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Pacers shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. There's the pass to Mr. Clutch. Now, Halliburton. They get the rebound. Jackson passes to Nesmith. And here's Walker. 6 to shoot. The tray connects again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them. Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Shoots a three, and Indiana another three.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
The kick out to Porter. Lets it go from deep, and Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch is 1:36 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Mobley finds Porter, and there's the try. And finished off by Porter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pacers.
It was a standout performance, and again for three.
He just continues to rein it in from downtown. Hits another one from deep.
Greg, the way he's shooting, he has a good chance to join some elite names on the list of the most threes in a game. They get it back. The Pacers shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Nesmith, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Porter, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Indiana with a change here, too. McConnell's checked in. Here's Mr. Clutch. Another one goes. Incredible. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
The shot no good. Tyson. And so here is Indiana. From beyond the arc. Good. Another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Outside, Porter. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win.
the end of the
A
game.
resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy
appreciate you all
territory.
coming out tonight.
Pakisubscribe sa video ko at i-like para hindi kita durugin sa laro.
Oo, magsusubscribe kami!